name is Soo Kim, and I am the chairman of Bally's Corporation.
What would you say are the key takeaways for delegates that were listening to the panel session?
Well, I want to just make sure that people understand like what a special time it is in the gaming business writ large. Again, obviously in America, this expansion of mobile sports betting market by market to where, again, where Sue was saying, we're at over like almost 35 states already, and there's efforts to, get to the last 10 or 15. That is an incredible regulatory expansion. And I just feel that the expansion into mobile gaming via sports is just this, it's like sort of opening the box, and just with all the stuff wonderful stuff that come out of it, we're just scratching the surface of it. So I think it's an exciting time to be a gaming executive, and really encouraging our company to really go in 2 feet and dive right into this opportunity. It's fun and rewarding.
What do you anticipate as being the biggest challenges to face the betting and iGaming space in 2022?
Well, in 2022, again, there's so many markets lighting up that really the biggest challenge for all the operators now is how quickly can you get the first generation product out there. And so, every market has its own regulatory structure, its own the compliance requirements, payments, all this, and so it really is just growing the business as fast as we're permitted to do is actually the largest challenge right now. I think longer term, that's the 22 challenge. I think longer term, I think we're all gonna have to evolve our products and make for a better customer experience, which is one of the topics that I was touching on in our morning fireside chat.
Bally's was selected as one of the 9 operators to operate in New York. First of all, how do you plan to stand out from the competition?
Right. So we're very grateful to the governor and the state of New York to have selected Bally's as one of the 9. Obviously, 9 is still a lot of operators, and the 51% tax rate is quite daunting. But look, I think if anything, the opportunity that will come for all the operators is that all the operators will have to be more disciplined and clever about how we acquire and retain customers. So in a high tax jurisdiction, you can't get away with certain behavior like over promotional, over advertising, that you can get away with other behaviors because your lifetime value of the customer is going to be lower. So I think it's going to force everyone to be a little more disciplined. And again, what I think is important is to deliver to evolved. I think it'll serve as a catalyst to evolve the user experience, which is what I think in the long run is what's going to really truly differentiate the operators. Is going to be the how engaging, how fun is it to come on the platform, and that's going to be what determines not only who comes on the platform, the customer acquisition, but the most important thing, which is customer retention.
How does the New York license expand your overall market footprint?
Look, we currently have 16 casinos across 11 states. So we have a pretty extensive, really the 3rd largest casino gaming footprint. But we also do business in 4 states only online. And that's going to expand because, again, there's going to be plenty of states that have online offerings where we're either, there are no casinos to get or we don't just happen to have one. So New York is one of those states that there are some casinos, but the online skins are untethered. And so, look, we believe in national gaming business. We want Bally's to be a national, really an international gaming company, and we need to be everywhere where we can be. If we can be there with a casino and online, that's the ideal scenario. If it's just casino or online, that's fine too. So currently in New York, it'll just be an online offering, but there are still 3 downstate licenses that may come up for bid, and I think you could safely assume that we'll be around for that.
What would you say are the potential challenges of operating within the New York market?
The specific challenge in the New York market is really the high tax rate and the fact that it's already going to be the most expensive media market in the country. Then you layer on the high tax rate, and you layer on the fact that you're still surrounded by states, that all have legalized gaming, including, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. So, most of the population of New York lives close enough to the border of another state where, if it isn't a differentiating experience, it's possible for those customers to go over. So the whole point of this exercise for the state and for the operators in the state is to keep those revenues here. We're not here, we're in Jersey, but in New York. And I think that's going to be the greatest challenge.
How are you finding it being back at live events?
I'm probably the wrong person to ask for that. We've been on the road and pretty active in the gaming space since our first casinos reopened in May of last year. So, look, I don't believe in leading from the back, so, I'm the chairman of the board. The board then, has the management team and all the managers and all the team associates reporting all up to it. So we're all one team, one organization. Look, we want to welcome back our customers to a safe experience, a fun, engaging experience, but a safe experience. And we've been open for business since as early as May of 2020. So when we were open, then I, as one of the the directors of the company, we were there, right, with our team members and our customers. Look, if it's safe enough for the customers, it's safe enough for the team members, it should be safe enough for the leadership. So we've been on the road for some time. We've not, obviously there's a lot of fear involved with COVID. I understand, we have to take it seriously. There's, people that are at risk. We have to protect them. But look, COVID for the vast majority of people should be manageable. And for those people, we shouldn't be paralyzed by fear. We still need to work. We still need to socialize, have fun. We've been out there, so we're okay with it.